Welcome to Listertainment, the channel with the most deceptive name in all of YouTube. Today we'll be doing the list suggested by Antonio Dominguez, who wanted a list of the youngest champions of all time. I found 13 champions that were 21 and under when they got their first title, which is really impressive, but the number one on this list was only 17, as you can see in the thumbnail. This kid was able to beat a full-grown adult. That is just incredible. If you're interested in lists other than fighting, please check out my other channel, Top List Galore, link in the description below. And if you happen to enjoy this video, please give it a like and subscribe down below. Also be sure to turn on those notifications and let me know in the comments who you thought the youngest champion of all time was. I thought it was Mike Tyson. The great Wilfred Gomez, who was born in Puerto Rico in 1956, became champion at the age of 21 in 1977 after defeating Dong Hyun-yum for the WBC and linear super bantamweight titles.
횟수를 거듭할수록 꼭 고메즈로서는 치에 들어가면서 입니다. 고메즈와 염동균 고메즈입니다. 레프트 아파, 라이트 아파, 레프트 스윙, 라이트 스트레이트가 가서 빠져나오는 염동균입니다. 레프트 라이트 안면, 레프트 바디, 호크 공격 계속 레프트 아파, 레프트 후 다시 레프트로 가는 염동, 그러나 계속 대시에 들어옵니다. 레프트 완전히 몸이 휘청했던 염동균.
Gomez's career had a ton of incredible wins, and one of the biggest was when he defeated the Mexican legend Carlos Zarate by a technical knockout in 1978 after being undefeated for 52 professional fights. Gomez is also tied for third all-time with a total of 32 knockout wins in a row, with a total of 17 consecutive knockouts and championship defenses. Kosuke Tanaka from Japan was born in 1995 and became a pro at the age of 18 in 2013. Tanaka was so good that he was able to get a title shot in only his 5th professional fight in 2015, where he defeated the Mexican boxer Julian Yedras by unanimous decision and won the WBO minimum weight title. He only defended this title one time before moving up to junior flyweight and winning that title also, eventually moving up to flyweight in 2017 and becoming the champion once again, to tie Vasily Lomachenko and winning a title in 3 weight classes in only 12 fights. Fernando Vargas was a Mexican-American boxer who was born in 1977 and ended his career with 26 wins, 22 by way of knockout, and only 5 defeats. He became a pro in 1997 at the age of 20. Vargas became a champion at the age of 21 when he knocked out Yoriboy Campas in the 7th round and got the IBF middleweight championship.
Right cross landing well for Vargas. And now he stuns Campas with a right. And there's blood.
Could be a time with the fight with Campas protecting his.
Campas loses and then Vargas' terrific left.
Vargas has come back well in this.
Waiting and properly so as Vargas attacks Campas.
He fought a total of 14 fights from his professional debut in March 1997 to when he won the belt in December of 1998 and won them all by knockout. That's an incredible pace. Unfortunately for Vargas, I think they put him against the top competition too soon in his career, losing to Tito Trinidad and Oscar de la Hoya by the time he was only 25. He was out of boxing at the young age of 30, which kind of sucks since he showed so much promise when he was young. Oscar de la Hoya is another Mexican-American boxer who became champion at only 21 years old. He was born in 1973 and made his professional debut in 1992 after winning the gold medal in Barcelona that same year. He was able to become champion in the super featherweight division in 1994 after stopping Jimmy Bradall in the 10th round.
If he can, with the left hook, it's probably his most dangerous punch.
The younger guys, when they are good punchers, have a tendency to taste the guy's power.
Ring with Oscar.
Oscar's a great finisher.
This could be over fast. No action in return from Bradall as De La Hoya slapping with the left, but now a hard right hand and into the right.
There's blood from Bradall's to go the distance with this opponent. Keep him working hard.
Oscar became champion in his 12th professional fight. That same year, he moved up and beat Jorge Maromero Paez to get the vacant WBO lightweight title and didn't stop adding belts to his collection until he was able to become champion in 6 total weight classes, which is the second most in history. Early in his career, when Floyd Mayweather Jr. was still known as Pretty Boy, he was able to become champion at the age of 21. Floyd was born in 1977 in the United States and had his first professional fight in 1996. He demolished his competition for 16 fights before he got a chance at the super featherweight title against Genaro Hernandez, who he destroyed via TKO in the 8th round.
You get close, it disappears. With this kind of fighter, if you're not doing anything, keep your left.
Hernandez has backed up against the ropes just as Floyd told us he would, and Floyd going to work.
Following him, you go on his left side and make him go in the opposite direction. Don't just follow him around.
He'd be a signal that that came from a punch, not a butt. Rudy Hernandez stops the fight.
Need sometime a brother who loves you.
Genaro was the #1 ranked boxer in the division according to the Ring magazine, but Mayweather beat him up so well that his corner threw in the towel. As we all know, Mayweather never lost a professional fight in his career and won a title in a total of 5 weight divisions. Saúl El Canelo Alvarez was born in 1990 in Mexico and started his professional career at the incredible young age of 15 years old. He turned pro early since his team had trouble finding opponents for him. But even with his young age, he was knocking out full-grown men. He had a total of 36 fights before he faced off against Matthew Hatton for the vacant WBC light middleweight title in 2011, where he won by unanimous decision after beating up Hatton.
Into the nose and some blood from Hatton's nose. There are going to be some classic wars in his future. I mentioned earlier, a consummate boxer puncher.
No.
Grab that fighter by the glove and say 1 point from this guy.
Canelo was only 21 years old when he won his first world title and has only lost 1 time against the great Mayweather Jr. He has become champion in 4 weight classes already and became one of only 5 fighters to be a junior middleweight champion and move up to win the light heavyweight belt. He is ranked as the best pound-for-pound fighter right now in the world by several boxing publications. The sad and incredibly short career of Salvador Sanchez started when he was born in 1959 in Mexico. He turned pro at the age of 16 and ended his career with a total of 46 fights with only 1 defeat at the age of 23, after he got into a car accident and passed away. He became the world champion in 1980 at the age of 21 after beating Danny Lopez via a technical knockout to win the WBC and lineal featherweight title.
To make his trade punches with Lopez. Because that's when he could hurt you. Well, he's in round number 11. And he can't see the right hand coming at you, Tim. Couldn't take advantage of it. He is hurt, isn't he? He is hurt. Sanchez, the referee's gonna stop it.
In his career, he was able to defeat the great undefeated boxer Wilfred Gomez, who had a streak of 32 straight knockouts before facing Sanchez. Salvador's career is amazing because he died at such a young age, but has been recognized as one of the best fighters and punchers in history and has been inducted into the Boxing Hall of Fame. If only we could have seen his full career, he might have ended up at the top. The American heavyweight boxer Floyd Patterson was born in 1935 and turned pro in 1952. He became the youngest heavyweight champion at the age of 21 before another boxer on this list broke his record. He won the title in 1956 after beating Archie Moore by a 5th round knockout.
Keeps that peekaboo defense and he jabs. He isn't biting. Patterson tries taking out. Moore throwing those shots to the side. Now Floyd is still looking for that opening. There. A terrific left hook.
Patterson has a couple of records as he became the first Olympic gold medalist to win a boxing championship and also the first heavyweight fighter to lose the belt and then be able to regain it. David Benavides is a Mexican-American boxer from the United States and was born in 1996. He currently has an impressive record of 22 fights with 22 wins and 19 of those have been by way of knockout. He made his pro debut at the age of 17 and won the fight via a 1st round knockout. His opportunity at the title came in 2017 when he was 20 years old, after defeating Ronald Gabriel and winning the vacant WBC super middleweight title.
Benavides, who had previously stopped all but one of his opponents, took control and won the early rounds by applying pressure. It was a tale of two fights going into the championship round.
He really struggled in that fight and won via a split decision, and was even knocked down in the final round. They had a rematch and he was able to get a clearer victory via unanimous decision. He won the title in his 19th professional fight. The great Puerto Rican boxer Felix Trinidad won his first world title at the age of 20. He was born in 1973 and turned pro at the age of 17 in 1990. He won the IBF welterweight title in his 20th professional fight against Maurice Blocker via a second round knockout.
Open. That right hand glove open. He's already stunned. Look at that.
Upstairs and downstairs. Straight left hook there by Trinidad, followed by a right. Trinidad looking to finish. Blocker off. Oh, what a right hand by
Blocker, though. He's throwing. He knows he's in trouble. He knows it's almost over, and he is trying.
riveting left.
He is seen as one of the best Puerto Rican boxers of all time and defeated great boxers like Héctor Camacho, Oscar de la Hoya, and Fernando Vargas. He didn't lose a fight until his 41st professional fight against Bernard Hopkins and won a title in 3 weight divisions. The American Devin Haney is the most recent champion on this list after being promoted from interim to full champion by the WBC in 2019. Haney was born in 1998, meaning he was 20 years old when he defeated Zaur Abdualev.
Хорошая серия его с правой прямой. И плотный удар. Двоечка и хватает Абдулаев. Здорово. Плотные.
This was his 23rd professional fight since turning pro in 2015, which is just an incredible pace. He had some controversial statements recently where he stated that he could beat Lomachenko, and further said that he would never lose to a white boy. He should probably remember the words of the great Bernard Hopkins, who also said those words and then went on to lose right after that. Mike Tyson holds the record as the youngest boxer to win the heavyweight title at 20 years old. He was born in the United States in 1966 and had his first pro fight in 1985. He faced Trevor Berbick in 1986 for the heavyweight title and won by TKO in the second round.
He's showing a little false bravado here, standing toe-to-toe, beat the... Oh, wow! With a right, another left hook that just raises. Trevor, with this bravado, is not the way to keep him up. Notice the lazy left. Watch Tyson load up the left heavyweight championship of the world. Trevor Berbick and Mike Tyson. Tyson goes to work right away, and you get Trevor in trouble. Time. Bangs the body. Wow, that uppercut is Tyson. Catches him with a right left hook, and he goes...
Tyson started his career with 19 professional fight wins by knockout, and 12 of them were in the first round. Tyson was just a machine who terrorized the heavyweight division for many years, until he got massively upset by Buster Douglas in 1990. The youngest champion of all time is Wilfred Benitez. He was born in Puerto Rico in 1958, turning pro in 1973 at the age of 15. It only took 2 more years to have a shot at the title against Antonio Cervantes and won the title by split decision at the incredibly young age of 17 years old.
Tratando de emplear su gancho.
His high school classmates were in attendance when he won his first title. They watched him defeat a 30-year-old man. How crazy is that? He continued his record-breaking career by becoming the youngest 3-time world champion in history at the age of 22 by knocking out the WBC super middleweight champion Maurice Hope. I know that we all act tough when we are young, thinking that we could beat everybody and we are indestructible, like this kid. But in most cases, a 17-year-old could not beat a man, because the difference in strength is substantial. Unless you're a boxing prodigy like Benitez, you can certainly accomplish this feat. Thanks for watching this video. See you next time.